Hey guys, happy Friday evening to welcome to another episode or stream episode, let's say live stream of the Bobby Legs and Friends. And I got some dance music on here. I was low energy on Tuesday. Sorry I missed the stream, guys. I was just pretty tired. My daughter was up the night before and I was up with her and it was brutal. 3 hours we were up in the middle of the night. So I just didn't have any energy on Tuesday. And then come Wednesday, I had, I don't know if you guys caught me over on Whatnot. I did a little auction and a giveaway. And I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. I've done a couple of those. And it's a fun way to give a little bit back, right? With some from free stuff and also get rid of some stuff that I have accumulating, and you guys got some good deals. Yeah, I got a little music going. Um, and with a little just a little background stuff. Just a little background. I'm wearing the Submariner. It's almost been a year since I got the Submariner. Actually, September 20th of last year, right? So it's August 19th. So almost just about a month, you know. So I've had this for 11 months, and I still love it. It still looks great. It's got a little couple scuffs, but that's okay. And I bring this up, and I'm gonna go say hello to you guys in the chat just in a little bit. But I don't know, man. I was talking to a friend of mine recently. I reached out to him, texted him, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? I haven't heard from you in a couple, you know." And we were talking a little bit, and he was saying how he was at a point where he's a little bit apathetic when it comes to watches these days. And I know what he's talking about. I kind of feel, um, you know, it comes in waves, right? The obsession, and then sometimes it goes away for a little while. And right now, I think I'm in one of these, right? Maybe trending up or maybe trending down. I don't know, but I'm not really on the hunt as much as I used to be, with watches. And there's other interests, right? I mean, I've gotten to another hobby recently, and it's kind of a hobby, but I don't know. It could be seen as a hobby, or it could be some way of just collecting. I'll talk about it another time. Anyway, but we got a lot of stuff in the house. We got a bathroom's gonna be redone in a couple months. Got some landscaping that's gonna be done. A really nice piece of landscaping that's gonna be done. So, the money is drying up. Is drying up. And I was talking to my friend. Let's say hello to the chat, and then I'll finish that conversation, telling you about the conversation I was having with my friend. Neff, moshing up with Bobby Legs. I was thinking, if I do another Whatnot, they encourage you Whatnot, right? They tell you things that do's and do not do's, and they encourage you to play music. So I may have to put some Slayer on. Bill K, happy Friday, Watch Fanatics. Absolutely. Hey James, how you doing? Sammy, my Sea of Clouds brother. I have quite a few here that are on the chat. Justin is strapped in. Um, what do you think about Union Glass shoes? Hey, they've been the Union Glass shoes has been on my radar for a while, but they must be stepping up their marketing game because now I'm seeing them a lot on Facebook and on Instagram, and I always liked what they did. There's just no ADs in States. There's no ADs. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to like. If I was interested in buying a Union Glazier's watch, I'd have to like pretty much cross my fingers and hopefully it works out, right? Because if it doesn't work out, man, there's just not a market for them around here. I don't think people just know who they are, so you kind of stuck with a piece if it doesn't work out. I have a feeling it would work out though. Hey, Deech, how you doing? What's going on? Ken Spear is here, checking in from Pittsburgh. Time Hill, Mr. Cassioke. And I'll see you in a little bit. Wilson, what is up? How you doing, sir? Um, this is not Slayer, Mr. Legs. No, this is just chill music. This is just. Is it too loud? I could barely. I hear it very low in my mic. My my headphones. Um, Bobby Legs with Happy Feet music. That music has to go. All right, all right, all right. Let's just fade it out. Sorry, Bruno. Jeez. Bobby Legs loves those and MIDI beats. Yeah. Um, Bobby deep in the strap game, stamp game? No, 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 not stamps, not stamps. Um, no more buying watches. I may be done. I may be done for the rest of the year. The music was louder than me. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, because it feel like it was very, very low. What's happening? What's up, Neria? How you doing? Really whoops the llama's ass. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Um, AJ's wearing his BR, Satori Billard. I'm insane. Rob went from Slayer to YouTube baby video music. Okay, all right, man. I'm trying to switch it up, guys. If you don't like it, that's fine. That's fine. This is a Toys R Us unboxing video. Okay. Um. Anyway, so look, music is strange. Okay. Um. Thomas it says bring back the music. Okay, Thomas, for you, let's bring it back. All right, but I'll put it lower because I don't want to hurt Bruno's feelings. Can you hear it? Bobby Legs, I love you. I love you too, Nerio. I love you too. Uh, okay, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill the music. I was telling my buddy that so like I kind of know what he means by being a little bit apathetic, and really like I haven't been obsessing about watches, but I have like the next um three that I have in mind over picking them up over the course of the next year and a half. We'll see. I mean, one of them is the Pepsi. I would love to get that, and my the guy in my boutique still knows that I'm interested, right? So we'll see what happens, right? I know people are getting calls, but that's a hard watch to get. So I'm gonna turn 50 next May, so would love to get that in there. And then I was also thinking like Speedmaster or some sort of variation of the Speedmaster, like the gray side of the moon, Omega, right? And then I was also thinking IWC, either a 41 millimeter size chrono or the BP 43, the Big Pilot 43, right? Um, so those were watches that are kind of like in my radar recently. I mean, there's so many other great watches out there, right? I mean, I want to add a Kadoki, blah blah blah. Again, um, independent, more German watches, of course. I want to get back into German watches, although I'm a little off. Zinn is not really doing it for me these days, but that could change, right? Um, but then like I started like surfing Tissot's website and Longines and man, I'm really digging the stuff that Tissot and Longines have been doing. Longines for a little bit, I've been digging what they've been doing, but now Tissot's caught my eye. I've had the PRX in for a while, Powermatic. I like that Chrono, the PRX Chrono, the Panda with the fake gold, you know, gilt. I like it. I like it. Sue me. And that's Tissot and the telemeter that's coming out. I know they reached deep down in the playbook, right? Um, and arguably, homaging Patek and whatever, who cares? And then there's Longines, man, and that Zulu timer just looks awesome. And My buddy Joey B is a big fan, and hey, Amin, how you doing?
Rob, good.
Uh, so the music was too loud? Was that what was
It
happening?
was, I was digging it.
Okay,
It was loud, but I liked it.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Hey, Colin, what's up? How are you, man?
Good man. How are you?
Yeah. So I'm just, bemoaning how like I'm kind of like in a lull with watches, right? And and that um brands like Tissot and Longines, and I'm almost like snickering, you know what I mean? Because I don't know why they're the good brands. They're just catching my eye more lately, you know? I don't know. Am
That's
I
fine.
am I crazy?
No,
Not crazy. They're
Hey
they're
Dan,
they're
how are you?
making some appealing watches. I mean, Longines has been for a while now, for sure.
Yeah.
I think Tissot is getting on more people's radar these days.
Yeah. Before we get deeper down in the subject, let's get a wristwatch check around from you guys. Hey Rob, what do you got on a wrist tonight?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Uh, broke out the Blancpain tonight, the
Oh,
Bathyscaphe. I
Nice.
very
haven't worn
nice.
this in a while, so
nice.
That's a sweet watch.
Colin getting a lot of love in the chat room.
Yeah,
Tiny prodigal
jeez.
son returns.
Floating my
Uh,
boat here. Yeah,
yeah. So speaking of, what do you got on wrist?
it's just angles. That's all it is. Just a good camera angle.
Yeah, yeah.
I got
Oh, your
the
new the
FXD.
new edition. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
And you're
liking
really
this.
digging that watch, huh?
I'm loving it. Yeah, it's a fun watch. It's easy to wear. Looks good with, you know, what I usually wear. Like I don't dress up too much, so yeah, I'm liking it.
Daniel, what do you got on tonight?
What up? I am rocking my Breitling tonight.
Yeah,
I
love that
freaking love
watch.
that watch.
Love that piece, man. Yes, James, I do gotta embrace the crazy. You're right. Um, what
Yeah,
do you got on? What do you
that's a.
got on?
I think that's a great comment. I think that inner snob holds us back a lot of times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And so like
Yep.
I'm
you
gonna
got
just tell
my
us really quick what your
you
wig
got
got.
my
Yeah,
tutor.
nice, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's part of that, right? I mean, I have to
yeah.
admit that there's part of like the inner snob that just says, butting heads and like, look, I mean, I have been known to slum it, right? You know what I mean? Like like getting like a little, cheap little Seiko fix, right? When I've needed something quick
Hmm.
and so like, instead of like going into Seiko again, why not try something different? And I gotta tell you, the PRX that was sent in that I'm gonna be giving away in a couple months, that Powermatic 80 really has. I mean, I liked what Tissot was doing beforehand, how they were, trending with the PRX and some of these other pieces. But to get that watch in hand and wear it, I'm like, this is like, it's $650 MSRP. I mean, nobody's paying that now, you know. Um, it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, what's that, Tudor HGH now? Yeah,
Uh,
it is. The guns are out,
the
Colin.
sun's out, guns out.
Sun's
Yeah,
out or guns out.
yeah, yeah.
But I am wrestling with the inner side. That I can't argue with that. That's part of it, right? That's part of that.
Hmm.
I feel that, there's part of me that feels like I'm far along in my collection journey that brands like Tissot and Longines, um, I've been there, done that, kind of like I should be moving on from that, but I'm not, and maybe that maybe that's okay.
It is strange. There's more of a carve out for Seiko in our watch friends. A lot more of a carve out for Seiko. People uh, love and enjoy $300 Seikos, $1,000 Seikos, but then we don't see a lot of like Tissot. Maybe that's
Hmm.
because we like the Seikos better, but maybe it's some of that is just being influenced by each other.
Yeah, yeah, and look, I mean, like, but I think Seiko also, in many cases, for me, passes the eye test, right? So like I see it and I'm like, okay, oh, the 62 Moss reissue, the 68, all
Yeah,
those
it's nice.
divers, those look good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's what's going on here. I think also with the Tissot and the Longines, like it's passing the eye test for me. I just have to get past my inner snobby, you know, to get out of that. The guy who knocked off um, Colin's tooth is gonna be shocked when Colin shows up this season, yoked.
Yeah.
You know,
Payback.
maybe you should give him some triactin. You know
That's
what I mean?
right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Got a prescription for you.
Rod, do you
Little
battle?
triactin.
Rod, do you battle with your inner snob sometimes when it comes to watches,
Yeah,
or is that
yeah, I
yeah?
do. It goes back and forth, and what Amin said about Seiko was really really hit the nail on the head with me, because there are a ton of watches that I really like, but I'll never buy. And
Yeah.
some of them are so far down the ladder. It's like Spinnaker. Like I love.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Spinnaker I didn't like. I'm like, wow, that's nice. That's nice. But
Wow.
I know. Hey, we're being truthful here.
Yeah,
Live on YouTube.
Said it.
The
Said
honesty,
it.
the,
I
it's
said it.
brave.
You
It's
can't edit that part out.
Nope.
That's on
Please
tape.
don't, because it's true.
I'm
And I
only
look
kidding.
at them and I'm like, oh
I'll be
wow,
making a meme
but
tonight. Yeah.
can't do it. I'll never do it. I can never do it. And then
Have you handled any?
none.
The build quality is actually really good.
Oh,
Wow.
don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
But and then I watches like Tissot, and I see them. I like the PRX, and they're very close to watches that I've owned or currently own. They
Yeah.
remind me a little bit of a Zenith Defy Classic, the blue dial, like close to that. And I've had that watch, and that watch didn't really resonate with me, so I let that one go. So I look at the Tissot, so I'm like, never, probably not going to happen. Longines very close to happening. I'll be honest, maybe not. It would have to be a weird shift for a Longines. But with Seiko, like with what Amin was saying, I I'm still. I look at the Marine Masters. I'm like, wow, yep, that is going to happen. That is going to happen. And with all their build quality issues, everything is off. Things that seconds hand isn't hitting the markers, all that stuff. I'm like, Marine Master, don't care. Going to get one.
Yeah.
And it's weird. It's like some watches I love, never gonna get. But Seiko breaks that barrier. Yeah.
You're in the trust tree. Justin has it. Justin has it right.
Yeah.
Someone clip that and send it to Spinnaker for marketing.
Gotta be
look, I
straight.
mean, like, yeah, look, I mean, you can go on toppers, right? And I know you can do better price than this. I mean, for 1270, right? There's 10% off. You can get this PRX Chrono is in 95% condition, very good condition. It's got a Valjoux 7750 in it, I mean, like, it's a
Yeah.
good
It's nice.
watch. It's a
It's
lot
very
of
nice.
watch.
It is nice.
A lot.
That's not even a great picture. I think some pictures make it look really, really good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But Tissot, I feel like is it's more recent phenomenon that they've been knocking it out. The
Yeah.
The
Longines
PRX line.
been doing it for a long time. Tissot's been doing it more recently.
Right. And I think, Tissot's own, it's part of Swatch, right? I mean,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So I think, Swatch is like, putting some, backing them up here. And maybe, I don't know, somebody was like, hey, it's Tissot's turn. Let's see what we can do with Tissot. Because I feel like Tissot is a very popular brand in Asia.
Yeah.
And maybe not so much here. Maybe at one point it was not so much here. I know they got some big NBA partnership. But that doesn't really, those watches don't really do anything for me. But anytime, look, you can be Tissot, you can be Longines, you can be any brand. I think you go back to the play if you have a long playbook,
Yeah.
and you just go
Yeah.
back to it and just like recycle some of those designs. Man, you're gonna do well. You saw with recently with Longines. You're seeing it now with Tissot. I'm sure other brands have done it. Um, and the result is it's making me rethink what my priorities are in watch collecting at this particular moment today. That could change tomorrow, but it's just, you know,
I think it'll pass.
No, I think it'll pass too. But but I'm living in I've been thinking about Longines for a while now here, and you add Tissot to the picture, the feeling may pass, but when feelings had passed before, I never bought anything. I may pick one, I may pick up one of these chronos up,
Yeah.
whether it be the PRX or the new telemeter or that Zulu GMT from Longines that just
It's really nice.
looks
Yeah,
really
it's
really
a nice
nice. We
one.
have we have some friends who are like completely enamored with it, in love with the
Hmm.
watch. Joey
Yeah.
B doesn't wear any of his watches. He's gonna sell all his watches now, and he's just gonna
Yeah.
keep the Zulu time, right?
Yeah.
He's
I've
not
heard a
saying
few
that, is he?
people. He wears it
Huh?
a lot.
I
He
know he
wears it a
loves it.
lot, man. He's sometimes he talks about. I mean, I know he's kidding, but I've heard him say, I may just like sell everything.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Hmm.
mean, just in terms of the market, now's not a good time to sell everything. You
No,
just
no,
No.
no, no,
take
no.
a
Of
No.
course not.
No.
serious bath.
Yeah. But that's a good
Dan,
place to be in, It's like, hey, I
Yeah,
found this and I really
true.
don't need anything
You
else
can't
now,
even get those Zulu time. Like
Really?
they're hard to find. I think. Yeah.
Huh. I was so every once in a while I think about like maybe I should have stopped at that budget watches, you know,
mm-hmm,
whatever it may be.
mm-hmm,
The Seiko Tissot Longines
yeah,
budget line. The only thing is that you don't get a lot of movement uh, um, diversity there.
Hmm.
yeah,
You're getting the same
mm-hmm.
movements in a lot of watches.
Same, but rather affordably serviced
True.
movements, right?
Yeah. Some pros to it.
Dan, how do you feel about this? What we're talking about? Am I nuts?
About affordable watches. I mean,
Nah,
I had that struggle today.
yeah.
I went to a new AD that just opened up. They were having that grand opening, so they're like, everything's on sale. And I almost bought a Seiko, and I was just like, oh, when am I gonna wear this?
Yeah.
Seiko's sneaky like that.
I know they
Seiko
had
is-
the new the Seiko 5 GMTs. They had the orange ones. And I was just
Those
like,
are
Oh, yeah.
nice.
they were willing to give me 30% off. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
Wow, and you didn't take them up on it, huh?
That's
Oh,
good
wow.
self-restraint. Yeah.
That's good self-restraint
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's a price point where you can just be like, sure, why
Yeah.
not?
Sure.
Yeah,
Have some
exactly,
fun today.
exactly. Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you have 10 of those, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
10 of those, why not?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So hey, Pete. Nice to see you. If you guys recall, Pete was here last week. Had a great show with him. Um, Justin saying, cleanse yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, level bath out there. Okay. All right. Uh, he could have given it away. What the F, Dan? Yeah. Maybe you can go
Yeah.
back.
On your YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Giveaway.
that's right. Since buying some higher end pieces, I love my affordables, but I don't want any more
Yeah.
anymore. Well, I mean, like,
Mm.
but Pete, you have a pretty big collection, right? I mean, so I could see why you don't want any more affordables or any more. Well, I'm sure any more watches is not in your agenda. I mean, sure I don't know what I'm saying, but I hear what you're saying. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, like the tricky thing is like it's sage advice. Somebody put in the chat before is like just save for what you want, right? What you really really
Mhm.
want. You know what I mean? Don't get distracted, right? And maybe about a year or two ago, I could afford myself to get distracted by picking up one of these watches. And
Mm.
when I got a call for the watch that I liked, I could just sell these other ones, right? And yeah, sure, I will take a little bit of a hit, but it wouldn't be
Mhm.
that big of a deal. In this watch market today, in the used watch market or pre-owned, with a lot of these watches, like you can be stuck with it,
Yeah.
you know?
There's no liquidity right now, and
Yeah,
that's what's actually
Yeah.
killing the prices. Like people are afraid to buy anything right now. Even good deals, like they aren't even tempted. A
like
lot of people.
30% on a Seiko GM5 GMT.
Yeah, or I'm seeing some stuff out there where people are putting prices and they're really, really good prices and they just sit there.
Look, I mean, Delray, they have white birch for like $6,600.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, in really good condition.
Nope.
That's been sitting there for at least a week.
Yeah, they
You
got a
know?
Breguet Type 21 on there for 68, I want to say,
Hmm.
and that's a great price for that watch. They've got a Rolex Explorer 2 and
Yeah,
another
yeah,
earlier
yeah.
version
Yeah.
for a low set in the low sevens.
That
Yeah.
watch
Like that made me
last
do
year.
a double take, and I don't even want one. I'm like,
Yeah.
what was
That
what? You know,
that 5 digit 6 months ago was going for like 9,
yep.
or 8 months ago, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that was surprising.
And Justin bringing up a good point on Loop. This a Kadoki 2 went for 7,800.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have
That's
went for
crazy.
12 like 6 months
You-
ago.
Yeah.
That was a little sad to see.
Yeah.
What retail is 10 on that?
What was it? It was the anthracite out. Yeah, it's about like a
Yeah.
10-9, 10-9, 10-9,
Yeah,
something
there
like
weren't
that.
really bells and whistles on it. Like the movement wasn't like engraved or anything, but still, that's
Yeah.
a $10,000 watch.
Yeah.
It's a Peacock sitting on topper right now for
Still sitting
9,500
there.
minus
Yeah.
10%.
I mean,
Still
that came
sitting
out
there.
today, but
Yeah.
in times in the last what am I trying to say? Like 6 months ago to a year ago, that watch would have been already gone.
For sure.
You know, um, because
I
of the
kind of like
specialness of
these
that Peacock
funky Menace watches on topper.
on toppers. Yeah, let me
Yeah.
pull toppers up. I
Yeah.
feel like I
Do
didn't really look at toppers today.
There's a really 70s looking square. Is it Menace? Menazi? How do you say this?
Naze.
Menaze?
Menaze. Oh yeah.
Menaze.
Hey,
Like when I look
Um,
for birth year watches,
is it
this
Italian?
this style comes up sometimes.
whoa,
It's
what's going on here?
Japanese. It's
Topper.
funny.
Japanese.
That was Medase.
You're talking
The one right you
these
passed
guys
it.
right here.
One more up. The one all the way to the right. Yeah.
That's a
It's-
super interesting watch, right?
Yeah, I like it. It's Sagar sized, but
You guys
otherwise
are killing me. That thing's horrible.
the
Yeah,
back
I don't
is
like the round.
horrible.
I like the round one. I like the round one.
Let me pull up the round one.
Oh, guys, come on.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't like the round one.
that's bad.
That one's real bad.
What's so special about these, Dan? I mean, I'm not knocking it, but what's so special about these? I know you like these.
Just when you see it, the finishing is really nice. These are all, Zaratsu polished cases and bracelets and whatnot. So.
Deej is saying, I wish Watchbox would lower prices. Deej, I would just say follow them on eBay.
Mm.
And because every once in a while they'll throw out a coupon, and if there's a watch that you like, add it to your watch list. Because every once in a while they'll send you a deal, quote unquote a deal, and then you could still make an offer to that. Howard's a big fan. Menaze is an interesting brand. Is it Japanese? Yes, you said it.
Yeah.
You said it was, right? Yeah,
It's Japanese. Yeah.
yeah. In person they look good, and I take Watch Chris's opinion very, very seriously. That guy has seen a whole lot of watches, for sure. Oh, Wilson with the joke, Menage a trois. Okay, saw that one coming, but I give you credit for it. What else? What else have we seen in toppers today? I feel like the deals haven't been that great lately. Dan, you almost like flew out of your chair earlier when that Seiko that
Ginza?
Alpinist.
Yeah, they wanted way too much money, but someone bought it.
What?
Yeah, someone bought it. So they
Yeah.
bought it for $1,000. But what does that watch retail for?
I think it's like 600, right?
No.
Yeah,
So wait, it was like close to double retail they were asking for this one?
yeah, and someone bought it.
Somebody bought a fair world timer for almost retail already.
Yeah, I saw that and I thought about you, and when I saw this
I
watch.
kind of that's a watch. I'd like an expensive world timer, but every time I try to look, I can't do it.
Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, this brand a lot of people like it. A lot of people say good things about it. I don't really like the whole 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever that
Yeah.
is. 2, 4. Yeah.
Really
I don't know.
appreciate. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
rubber looks cheap. Just the rubber.
Do you think
Yeah.
people like it because is it an English, a British brand?
I think
Do you
so.
think that's
That guy, Watch Crunch,
Mhm.
what's his name? Max?
Max?
That guy says really nice things about Fair.
That Laurier went pretty quickly there.
Actually,
And
that Blanc Pen Quantium Complete, that's actually a pretty good deal. The amount of
That's a really good
complication in
deal.
that watch
Oh, yeah.
for that, you're
That's
getting
a
that
really
under
good deal.
$9,000 after the 10%. Like, ooh, that's
Isn't
a
that
lot
the
of
one
watch.
Ross likes, right?
I
Yep.
don't know.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, that's a lot of watch for the money there.
It's a whole lot. That's going for less than the standard black ceramic or gray ceramic bathyscaphs.
Yep.
It's a good deal.
Regular Alpinist, so 750. The thing that people are saying it's 750.
Yeah.
Whatever case, the Gins Alpinist 750. In any case, it was going for over. That's crazy, right? So sometimes their pricing is a little wacky, I find. You can find really good deals, and then you can find some head scratchers for sure. But I think that's a product of maybe where the market is. Like people just maybe some of these guys just don't know where to price these things.
It's a good looking
Alpinist
watch.
Valley. Yeah,
That Alpinist is a good looking watch. Yeah, for sure.
I've had 5 Fair, and I think they are awesome for the price.
Wow.
I love that BP because it's so silly for a dive watch. Yeah,
Mhm.
a lot of complications for a diver. It's wacky pricing on the Alpinist, but someone bought it quickly. No, they did within minutes, right? I mean, like I think I went back like around like quarter after 12, and it was already. It was like one of the first ones that sold.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the Alpinist has a really rabid fan following.
Okay, so Cino is saying comp for Gins Alpinist is like 1,500 to 2,400. Okay.
Wow.
That watch is really cool. It's a really cool one.
I did not write that.
I think you have to be high to buy it for 2,400, but it's a cool looking watch.
Dan, I'm gonna revoke your admin privileges.
Okay, Roberto.
make the Tonda 1950 $6,000. Yes, let's
It's not?
see those prices come down. That watch, that particular model went on a hot streak.
Did it?
Parmigiani's gone up.
Yeah.
I'm almost, Del Rey's got this white birch for 6,600.
Yeah,
That seems like a great value.
Yeah,
I
I had mentioned that earlier. I was like, I couldn't believe it.
I was thinking about flipping my Parmigiani for that.
No.
No, don't do it.
Let's see here. Let's pull it up.
Do what you want, but
No, I know.
Look at this Bulgariac though. Yeah, it's buried down. It was
There it
6,600,
is.
man.
Yeah. Man, they got to take better pictures. But look at the
how much
color
is that
on this.
Laureato? How much are the Laureatos there?
The Laureanos, well, this one's 11.8.
Ooh.
But he's got a bunch in.
Oh wait, this
this
is
one-
Del Rey?
Yeah,
Del
this is
Rey.
Del Rey.
Oh, okay. I like the Chrono there. The Laureato Chrono.
Yeah, just a little bit more unworn. 2022. That's not bad compared to in comparison to the three-hander. I'm just not crazy about the color of the dial and I would have to see this in person. Maybe it's the way the picture was taken.
Mm.
Yeah, all these pictures look like a land of ghosts, washed out, desaturated.
You should
So
sell your services.
they have a Vincent Calabrese. This guy is a renowned watchmaker.
Mhm. How much is that?
It's I think I saw
Eight.
it's a small watch. It's 8,000. It's a 34 millimeter.
That'll be a good one to buy and hype the shit out of on Instagram.
It's kind of one of the reasons why I picked it. I just wanted to tee it
Yeah.
up for you there, buddy. Um, Speed Racer. These were about a couple years ago. You can get these for like 2,900 all day, and then they went up to like high threes into four, and now they're coming down a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't buy that watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm an Omega
Now,
guy.
Yeah, don't buy that.
I don't know. I kind of like them. Dan, here you go. You got your Elegance. You got your little
Seven.
SBGK
Is that any
005.
good? 7.
Is that good, Dan?
Yeah, it's a good price.
Oh,
I know. There it is. Damn.
uh,
That's got to be
How
more
much?
like 11.5.
no, they're asking more than
That's gonna
that.
be
No, it
14
it
or
six.
should be 11.5 if they
Yeah.
want to sell it.
Yeah, every time I see that watch, I hear that song. There she goes. There she goes again.
Oh, you love that one?
Yeah, I
That's
do.
my favorite Moser, I think, honestly.
I think it's my favorite Moser too.
Yeah.
That's my
Um,
second favorite. Streamliner's always going to be
There was
there.
one on Nashville Watch that sat there for months and months and months and months
Mm-hmm.
for like
Really?
12K. And that was when the market was better.
That site price is low,
Yes.
really low.
you got a Tank American here, white gold.
I don't know how they
$5,000.
price so low.
Ooh, Nashville.
Yep.
Let's take a look. Was it Nashville
well.
watches?
Is that your
Nashville Watch.
Parmigiani? Or that's
No,
a different Parmigiani?
it's a different one.
It's
It
not
doesn't.
that, though.
No.
What are we looking at brand here?
What? He's asking 87 for the 5212? There's one on Luxury Bazaar brand new for like 48.
You know his price. This site's prices, I think, have become more in line with other ones very lately, but
That's like
in general, their
not
Rolex
even
have been.
close.
Their steel Rolex have been below other sites.
Let's take a look.
I mean, even that Sky Dweller for 20 under
Wow,
like 21,000.
Meteorite is under 100 now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like crazy expensive, but those were going for high 100s. Pepsi under 20.
Yep.
I haven't looked at prices in a while.
Yeah. I think he's a very small operation, so he has to hustle a little bit harder with the prices. He's not somebody like David SW who can charge a little bit more because his name is more out there.
Yeah.
Because his prices haven't moved much at all, Rolex wise.
I think I would
What's he got
guess
from
that
Rosa?
these are probably more firm prices too than maybe David SW.
Right. This guy's probably not going to move. I almost bought IWC titanium, the Mark 18 Heritage from him, and it was a good price. And then I came across the Mark 18 that I actually wound up buying for it was almost $1,000 cheaper from David SW.
Oh wow!
And that that kind of sealed it because I was torn between the two. I like this. I don't know about a titanium watch that's small, but I might want a little bit of weight with a watch that's 40 millimeter, a little a smaller fit. And once I saw the price difference, that sealed it.
What's he got
Yeah.
for Moser? I saw Moser listed.
Yep. Let's take a look. I don't think he had much.
Probably only like one
Yeah.
Green Dragon.
So that's still.
Yeah, those are going
little
more
bit
like
on-
28,
Yeah.
27. Those are coming down a lot.
Do you want to see how hard Zenith is crashing or not? Let's see.
Oof.
Oh, look at these.
Yeah,
These are coming down.
They've come down, yeah.
it was
I
10
don't think anyone's buying those at that
month
price.
and a half ago.
Yeah.
How low do you think those will go? Just out of curiosity, I'm thinking probably.
I could see it
Maybe-
go under 8.
Yeah, I would say $7, maybe $1,000 cheaper.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Like the
maybe
IDC story,
7,500 for this one, maybe.
Yeah, with some searching. $7,500.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good looking watch.
It is a good looking watch,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, David SW has a Gerard Perregaux casquette, the new one for $68.75. Those have come down.
No thanks.
I
I
like
didn't
that
want it
watch.
at retail.
Is that above retail?
Yeah,
Is it? Oh,
pretty sure. I thought they were like 4 or
oh,
5.
were they 4? Oh,
I can't remember
I like 'em.
exactly, but
So you're saying, Ra, that David SW, his like Rolex stuff, their Rolex stuff is maintained.
It's it
That's
hasn't
nice.
moved much,
Let's
and
look at Submariner.
I don't know if it's a thing where the market is stabilizing, not crashing, just like stabilizing,
Hmm.
but you still want to hold on to charging the prices that you charge. So you want to keep it up there just to try and
mm,
see, because there's no two ways about it. He's a force in the market. So
Yeah.
if he charges something, other places are going to look, say, well, David SW is charging this, so let's do that. So you can kind of alter the market or manipulate the market that way. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's business.
Hey Dan, if any comments come up, you just bring them up. I'm on David SW here.
he's not interested in watches, so he's shopping all.
Uh,
He didn't even notice.
Rolex Streamlines.
He's so
No, no, no,
focused,
no.
he didn't even notice his name change.
Roberto. Well, I mean, yeah. I do think in Spanish before I speak in English, so that probably made a lot of sense to me. But no, so I'm looking at the note dates, the newer note dates, just because I have one. And yeah, I mean, like,
That's down
I
a
know
bit.
it's down a little bit. I mean, I don't. Do we think he actually will get 15.5 though for the snow date? I mean, I'm thinking
No.
the realistically maybe like around 11 or 12, And then if I were to sell to him,
Mm,
he'd probably offer me 9 or 10. I don't
no,
know. You think
I
higher
think you.
or lower?
I think you get more than
Yeah.
9. Yeah,
Probably.
Rolex
He's
is
very
still moving. It's the only thing that's liquid. That and like
Hmm.
other really hype pieces. Like anything else is just sitting collecting dust. So I think they're a little happier to deal with Rolex, and they'll give you at least a decent price
Mhm.
because they don't
Yeah.
have to sit on it too long.
Bobby, your no date is a 41.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, good, good.
Bobby's saying he's hunting. What do you have in mind there, Bob? Um, Pete, Chrono 24 has about a dozen sub 20K Pepsis available
Good.
today. Wow.
That's where they should be.
Justin saying, love how the secondary has a ton of two tones and full gold Rolex available.
Mm-hmm.
I like the two tones. I'm getting old, so I think something clicks in your brain. Once you
I like,
like, hey,
you,
you know what? I like that now. I kind
you know,
of want
Rob,
one of those.
we're roughly the same age, and I think Amin got there a little bit before us. He's roughly the same age as we are too. So, he got to the two tone party before, but I'm with you. I'm starting to like two tones a
Yeah, I
lot
was looking
more.
at a two tones GMT Master 2, the 50th anniversary, the black dial, and the
Yeah.
golden. I was like, wow, that
My friend
whew,
almost bought one the other day. He like
aren't they
called the guy up
gorgeous?
and everything, and he was ready to
Gorgeous.
do it, and it sold before he pulled the trigger. Yeah,
Oh, I've had that
I think
happen.
it's really cool.
You get that feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that down the line, like that making an appearance.
yeah.
You're pulling up the comments, Dan. Now you're pulling up. Uh, the TT has really grown on me. Um, I got a two tone last week, and it's really grown on me. See, no says. Um, my brother just passed on a two tone Explorer in Las Vegas. He's a watch muggle though. Yeah, I mean, that's a small watch, right?
That one I
Um,
would pass on.
I would
The
pass on
other
that
was I
too.
like.
I'd pass
That
on
one
that
is like,
too.
it's like,
Yeah.
ooh, no.
Yeah.
So, but Rob, what other two tones um would you consider? Like, and is it really like a serious consideration?
The number one is that 50th anniversary GMT.
Right.
That is far and away the best for me. Just
Mhm.
for me.
Mm,
Second would be the two-tone sub with the black dot, black
yeah.
dial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one is
Mhm.
second. Um, there is no third.
Yeah.
It's those two. It's
But
those
You sound just like my buddy. Those are the two that he's eyeing.
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
but
I
in
just
but in
love the
all
way
reality, like,
the look
what
of
are
it.
the chances? I mean, like what would you put, like, if you could put a percentage of like that actually you actually pulling the trigger on? Because I think I really like two tone too, but
Mhm.
I would pause a little bit before I actually go through with it. You know?
I would go with the GMT first.
Yeah.
Like that
But I mean,
has
is that like a
It's better
50%
value.
chance? You know what I mean? Like,
well
or
once I finish off my bucket list watch collection,
yeah.
and and then, hey, let's play around because let's be honest, my JLC is always going to be the top of the
Mm.
mountain thing.
Mm.
But that if I had a good shot and a good deal at that 50th anniversary GMT Master 2, yeah, that is number. It's not even a 50%. That's like 80,
Yeah.
90.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
that's something I would shoot for in a heartbeat. And I'm not even a Rolex guy, but that
Yeah.
watch just
No,
looks
no, I
so
hear you.
good. So good. And then the brand history and the
Hmm.
reliability,
Hmm.
you can't go wrong. Can't go
Yeah, I mean, Wilson brings up the root beer, and I love the root beer. I mean, like, that is like my
wrong.
favorite Rolex GMT in the
Yeah.
current
Yeah.
catalog. And that, I mean, if I had the means, that would be like one of my top targets for a two-tone watch.
Yeah. I
I
just
just love
wish
it.
they released that watch in stainless steel, but with the root beer bezel.
Okay.
Oh, that would game changer.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be cool.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, like, look, you can get the Tudor diet root beer,
No,
right?
no.
No, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I,
And
I
then
like Tudor, but back to the watch snob conversation we're having about
okay,
throwing
Yeah.
okay, yeah, okay.
Jeez.
it's in that whole thing.
Snobby raw.
But
No,
yeah, but
no.
okay,
It's
that's a good question. Look, I mean, we're not talking like going from like um the that two-tone GMT, the 50th anniversary, to like a Longines Zulu time, right? I mean, we're going down to Tudor. I mean, so I don't know if that's snobby, you know what I mean? Like, a Tudor. I
yeah.
mean, I know Tudor is not at the same level, but
I think Tudor automatically triggers some snobby inner snobbiness.
Hmm.
Like that when if you relative to Rolex.
Absolutely.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're probably right. Here's a
I mean,
question: Why?
I love my Tudor. I'm wearing it, but I think that there's always some element of that with Tudor.
Pete's got a question. Why is everyone's opinion on two-tone changing if no one is influenced by influencers?
I think everyone's influenced by
Yeah, I was gonna say.
everyone. Yeah, we're all
I don't think
influenced.
anyone's opinions really changed, and I don't think that anyone's claiming they aren't influenced. I've liked two tone, like a bluesy. I love the bluesy.
Yeah, blues are great
Yes,
too.
Those,
I
those
love
look
that
really good.
that GMT that Raw's talking about as well.
Yeah.
Root beer. I've owned a root beer. I mean, it's all nice stuff. Even the Wimbledon rose gold Wimbledon
Mm-hmm.
two tone. That's a good looking watch. Like I'm
Yeah.
good with it, man. Seems that it has to be Rolex probably though, except maybe the Santos two tone.
Let me
You
see.
only
I'm gonna
like
throw,
Rolex two-tone?
Well, the Santos is pretty nice too. The one Marcus got.
Hmm.
I'm gonna throw in the link here if somebody has an opinion on the two-tone, or anything else that we're talking about. Just jump on in here and let's see.
Somebody's
See if you could.
grandpa comes on. Yeah.
Yes.
I love two tone.
Be like Detroit Spartan with like a Santa Claus beard. Come
I
on,
like
Detroit Spartan.
two-tone. I don't know how comfortable I feel wearing full gold or full two-tone bracelets around. I like the look of them.
Yeah, I mean, look, I
Right.
mean, you'd wear it in your study, in your house, right? I mean, I wouldn't go out if I had a root beer, like I wouldn't wear it out.
Study.
You know what I mean? Not around here. Yeah. No, no, I would,
I need a
I'd,
study.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I just like, in front of the fireplace,
Yeah.
Yeah.
stoking the
Yeah.
fire, complaining,
pipe.
keep it down upstairs. You know what I mean? That's,
Yeah.
you
It's
know.
like something out of the Raven and rapping at my chamber door for
Yeah, yeah,
rap
yeah.
kind of thing. What?
It's like a little great. Like I don't drink anymore, so like it wouldn't be brandy, but it'd be like, a little
Yeah,
like grape
the
juice.
snifter of brandy.
No, it's like, nah, Welch's.
Uh,
You gotta know Wilson's 84. Wilson
That's
would
good.
love to have you pop in one day.
yeah.
I mean, I could bring the drawing out. I mean, I don't know where it is, but um, I think it's in the closet. I think my wife was like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "I don't worry about it."
Surprisingly accurate
Surprising.
drawing. Yeah.
Yeah. And who's that guy on his shoulder? Oh my God, I don't know. Just not talking about it. I wear most of
Big-
my watches in front of my laptop on a kitchen table. Me too. While I'm
Yeah.
I'm undressed. That's exactly how I. And the best part is, James, I'll do switch outs with my watches like during the course of the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'll still be in the laptop with my basketball shorts on and my t-shirt. Um,
Yeah.
that's right. I would love the drawing as the Wilson avatar.
You should
Um,
you should raffle or give that one away.
the next whatnot, I'll do another one.
That
Uh,
drawing is priceless.
Bad Travolta, Walt Travolta. I did use, you called it, Wilson. I mean, I did use, it was Colin's idea, but I did use the Ball Travolta as my muse for
Got it pretty close.
Oh man. Hey, Torin, congratulations, by the way, buddy, on
Congrats,
your
Torrin.
on the new member to the Everyday Watch Guy family. Um, Let me, Wilson saying, let me sign in first
Ooh.
at Bobby Legs Loves Watches.
Nice.
Okay.
So Rob, which
Yeah.
Longines and which Tissot on the mind here?
So,
Bring it back.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, we got off the rails there a little bit.
If you were gonna predict what watches you would buy from Longines and from Tissot, what would it be?
Sure, I got, so, I would go with this, this Zulu timer right here.
The Joey.
That's
Pretty.
the one.
Yeah, the Joey B. Yeah.
That's a sweet one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really nice.
Um,
Oh, you can just buy it online, eh?
yeah, but I mean, I think I could probably do better from a dealer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By a long shot. And
Yeah,
probably,
Joey got like I think 30% off his, right?
yeah, and I
Did
think it was
20,
like
30, something like that.
yeah, it was like
Nice.
free shipping and no tax. So no, he got a great deal. So deals can be done, and I don't even know if I would get it on a bracelet. I mean, well, I'll probably get the
Yeah.
bracelet, but
Yeah.
put it on a strap, and then I would have to say, I don't know. Let's see here. This would be. I mean, I just love this watch.
Yeah,
That
it's a
was
sweet,
nice.
sweet looking watch.
Yeah.
I just love it. I mean, like I know it's.
It is nice.
Yeah,
I love that rose gold tone.
Two-tone,
Hands.
baby.
yeah.
Two-tone,
It looks
yeah.
good. That's the gold adds something.
It really
Does.
does.
It absolutely does. And so, like, I'll just, wait till Black Friday maybe. I'm sure
I
there's gonna
thought
be.
about buying that watch, that exact watch. I did. I did consider it too.
I mean, look at and the pushes are cool.
Yep.
Yeah, and the great thing about Tissot is I think I could probably, you know, get my hands on one to try on. Right? They're pretty
Mhm.
much everywhere. And the telemeter, this is coming out in a few days, I think,
yeah.
actually. So
You gotta
that's a,
get
that's a
that
cool
one.
It's
watch.
expensive, no?
So
Is
Is
it?
that one
nice.
expensive?
No, I
That
mean I don't think it's much more than the
Really?
PRX.
I
Or
like
am
that
I?
watch. I really like
Yeah, I
that.
love that one.
I don't know what's going on here, but anyway,
What's the case size on that?
if I could,
42.
It's 42.
I think so.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah, it's big.
Oh, I hope
I
so.
think
I would love
42's
that.
big? 42's not big.
let me
Yeah,
see.
that
I
was the
mean,
only thing that held me back from the
Speedy
Gennaro
says.
was the case size. But, you know,
I don't know if I spelled it right, but yeah, that's it. Let's scroll down over here. I mean, it's like
42
under
millimeter.
under
Yeah.
$2,000, 42, 15 thick.
Wow.
Valjoux, that is actually I'm pretty sure that's based off of a 7750. This AO
Yeah.
231. Nivacron hairspring, whatever that means. I probably should know what that means. But
It's silicone.
silicon, there you go.
You'd
I
get
mean,
that one, the
Yeah.
black, or
yeah, I mean, look, I gotta be
Gotta
honest,
get
I'd
it.
probably go PRX, but this is cool too.
I like the white one. White one's better than the black one.
The white one's better than the black one, I think.
No.
really? I like the black.
Okay, you
Black.
guys like the black, so does Neff.
Yeah.
Neff
Old
likes the black.
school. It's old
Yeah.
school. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like yeah, with the snail scale or whatever they call it. Yeah.
But I can
42
score. I can score this watch and the Zulu, right? For like probably, somewhere between like 4 and 4,500.
Yep.
Mhm.
You could.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what can you buy for 4,500? Speedmaster?
New Seamaster.
A
Pre-owned.
pre-owned
You could get
IWC
Speedy.
IWC
Yeah.
41 Chrono.
Yeah,
Yeah, 43.
I'd
Yeah.
rather have all
43
those
too.
over those two. That's my.
Yeah.
Mm,
That's what makes this really hard.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you always pick the one over the two, in my opinion. That's just how I collect. But
Well, maybe with watches, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
you
I
looking
don't
for
know.
Mrs. Legs?
Yeah, no, she's not. I don't know what I'm saying. It's Friday night. It's 10 o'clock. We're talking about watches. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for 4,500 bucks,
Hey,
there's a lot of
Wilson's
nice
here.
watches. Oh, hey, Wilson.
Hey, Wilson.
I'm like, what's going on?
His eyes are too close together.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
So Wilson, what's next for you? Rolex. Oh, really? Yeah, that's interesting. Rolex is always next for you. Yeah, it is Wilson. Hey guys. All right, Wilson. Have a good night. See you, Wilson. Can't wait to get the real Wilson one day. The real Wilson has some great stories,
He
you know?
does. Yeah.
And I feel like he's got some great insight. Big Wrist, my local Benbridge has the PRX Chrono. Very nice watch with a great feel to it. I just think it's slightly overpriced.
hmm
Yeah, I mean, like at 1750. I mean, is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I sure like it better at 14 or 13. I think that's a fair price for what you're getting for it.
I think it's a pretty fair price. I mean,
Yeah.
for what is it, a 7750?
Yeah.
It's a nice watch. It has a nice they didn't mail it in on the case shape or the bracelet. It's all cohesive.
Yeah.
Nice finishing,
Yeah.
good movement. I mean, you get a 7750 clone in a Messina Lab chronograph. It costs you $4,000, right? It's
Yeah.
something like that. I think it's a okay price.
James Duffy, there's a blue PRX Chrono on top. Yeah, we pulled it up earlier, James, for like 1300. Yeah, that's pretty good. I anticipate those prices maybe dropping a little bit more,
Yep,
you know.
absolutely.
But I don't know, guys. Well, I mean, look, I appreciate you guys sitting in and making sure that I'm not going nutty. That I feel like we all go through this, and I'm just going through a phase right now. Um, yeah,
Hang in there, man.
I know,
No,
man.
it's
I will. But Colin, you've been, you're kind of like not feeling it either, right? I mean,
No,
like,
I'm not really feeling watches.
and why is that? Like, is there anything else in your life? Oh, well, you got family and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, like, any other
Yeah.
hobby, or are you just like a little burnt right now? But come Christmas time,
Um,
you'll be all fired up again.
I think it's common in all the. I mean, you can see it just in the engagement in social media and
Yeah,
things like that. Like people just aren't. Like I said, like there's no liquidity in the market. So like before, you were able to buy a watch, try it out for a while. If you didn't
yeah,
like it, you move on from it. You could kind of get in and out easily. And now it's tough to do, right? So you got to really, really make sure that you want that one. Tight. I bought a watch a week ago, but
You gotta watch a week ago, and you're scheming on
I am scheming.
on
Yeah,
different moves.
I'm
Yeah,
scheming on a trade right now, a 2-for-1.
think that way. Like for
Mhm.
me, it's that way. Maybe up you into one.
No, I mean like I said, there's some good deals out there. The
Yeah,
shame in the good deals is that it's it's very difficult if you don't have unlimited capital to move out of stuff you already have to
yeah,
make it work, right?
yeah,
So that's one of the issues that I think a lot of people are having is before you could kind of get out of stuff and then
yeah,
repurpose the money and try something else. And I think that's weighing on people a bit. I'm kind of pumped that prices have come down. Like I like seeing Rolex prices come down, and I like seeing the price of these watches come down because it's getting rid of the guys who came into the hobby that just were in it for the money and
yeah,
just buying up stuff and package deals with the ads and stuff. Like those are hopefully going away, and people who really really want stuff can hopefully get stuff eventually here. um
Pete's saying that he recalls you saying a month ago that you get psyched when the prices go up. Is this down market sucking the life out of you?
um I don't remember saying I was psyched that prices went up.
Hmm.
Did I say that?
I don't know.
I don't. I
I don't
don't
recall that either.
think so. I didn't sell into it or anything. So, I mean, it's. I actually kind of like it when, and you guys can attest to this. I've said this many times in our kind of private chats. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
prices. I like it when prices go down. Like, this is good. This is where the market should be. You're supposed to take a bath on some watches.
Yeah.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big Risk just picked up that PRX Chrono on toppers. Congratulations,
nice.
buddy. You heard it here
Congrats.
first on the Bobby Lake channel.
Oh wow.
10% off, 1250 total. Excellent buy.
Nice.
Excellent.
Very nice.
And that watch was in very good shape too, Uh,
We
so
need somebody to buy that peacock. Let's go,
okay,
Bobby Kumar. Make it happen.
Kevin S.
Right now.
Where's Kevin S? Bobby Kumar, yeah. Devjoti. He already has the peacock now. Yeah. Chaz from the Berg calling all Wilson. What about you, Wilson? Rob, what do you got? What do you got going on, man?
Not much. Not much. Just
Yeah.
got my bucket list watch. A couple of things I'm looking at, and then finally getting my Trans Am back from Arizona shipped here. So I don't know how that's going to affect the
You
watch
got a
game because
Trans
I've
Am. That's awesome.
1987 Trans Am GTA.
Is there an eagle on the
That's
hood?
good.
No. I'm a steering
No
wheel.
fire
and I'm a
chicken?
crankshaft.
Oh man.
No.
You need
Oh,
a
yeah.
fire chicken, yeah.
It's a
You need a fire
GTA,
chicken,
man.
right?
They calm down. It's a GTA.
Oh, sorry,
So,
my bad.
Started working on that, and now I'm like looking at cars a lot more, and
Yeah.
parts and like, okay, what am I gonna do? 'Cause
Nice.
that's where I came from. So now it's like, wow, this is like another hobby that's coming back, and
Yeah.
it's gonna, push. The watch game is gonna. If I can just get what I want before that car gets here, all will be right with the world. And then once the car gets here, it's gonna be a dry spell in the watch game for a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That
Yeah,
takes
man,
up a lot of time, man.
Oh yeah, I got the garage space, so I'm looking forward
Nice.
to getting in here and up on the jack stands and starting over. It's been sitting a while, so
Yeah. Cool.
999 Dan, what's going on? What do you got going on?
Nothing much. No, nothing much. Roberto Piernas.
Your Spanish accent is horrible. By the way,
Is it?
It's horrible. Yeah.
Roberto Piernas. No.
I shouldn't laugh. Mine would be way worse.
Yeah.
Just try it one more time, Dan.
What am I saying? Legs poorly?
Just say it one more time. Just
It's
say
not piernas.
That means legs.
don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roberto Piernas.
Have you
No?
Googled Roberto Piernas?
No.
There's a guy with that name.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was Googling it while we were talking here. And
Oh my God.
there's a YouTube channel, Roberto Piernas.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me-
it's
pulling
the
my leg.
Spanish.
You're
Let me show
pulling
it to
my
you.
leg, dude. There's no
No.
way.
You're
I mean-
pulling your piernas.
Does he
Look
look
at-
anything
How do you
like
say
Bobby?
loves watches?
Roberto Piernas,
Yeah.
and I guess he's doing leg day stuff.
Oh,
You see?
Dude.
Wow.
Entrenamiento
It's on so much
completo de
steroids.
piernas.
Oh
oh.
my God.
He's got
That's
some nice
Actually
legs.
doing legs. Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him.
That's so
Dude,
funny.
look how jacked this guy is. Do you see?
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
Oh my God. He's got legs. Holy.
He is Roberto Piernas. He can have that name.
He's in a,
I'm in.
So you're in,
Oh, wait. It's better.
Okay. Oh, it gets better.
It's better.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Yep.
yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Good.
Oh man, you need a new thumbnail, Rob.
Yeah. You hit thumbnail.
Got some tree trunks, man.
Dude, I would have to. Philip is not really enjoying that. By the way, he doesn't approve. Like how much, like I would have to like IV steroids into like my calves to get my legs
What
that
do you
big.
think
I have,
he's doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. True. But I have like chicken legs. I got nothing much to start with. You know what I mean? You still need muscle,
Yeah.
right? I got nothing. Yeah. Is that Wolfie? Yeah, Wolfgang right there. And besides looking up Roberto Piernas, what else you got going on with you?
Nothing much.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, nothing on the channel.
nothing on the channel.
Nothing on the channel. Just hanging with you guys.
Thank you, Thomas, for reminding me. We're gonna do a little.
Yeah, you gotta beatbox over this for the
Can you send me this?
closeout.
Yeah.
I'd love to
Oh,
just
oh
knock
my
out
God.
some emails to this. I think I'd just get in a
good.
groove.
Bobby likes freestyle.
Okay. No. This one's better. This one's better.
terrible.
Yeah. My name is Bobby. Last name is Legs.
Oh my God.
Spitting
When
rhymes.
you make some omelet, you're gonna break some eggs. All right. Good night, guys. Take care.
Good night.